to Gals and Goblins. I am your Goblin Master, Jared Voswinkle, and with me, as always, are the gals, Lily Persifield,
Sawyer Cinderfoot, Fiends,
Campbell Duffy,
Esther Ruidon. Are we interrupting something?
and Olivia Rose McCain.
Beans, a Prince of Hell? More like, where's my Prince of Hell? It's all I have.
You want to do another take? I was waiting for someone to say that they're full of lard or like hopped up on the palm oil.
But see, that would
palm
be
oil
bringing,
in my veins.
Yeah, palm oil in my veins.
that's bringing in a reference. they don't
D&D on my
understand.
brains.
About to get, about to get these games.
What were you gonna say? That's a reference. Well, we were eating
really
a
good.
cookie sandwich.
And it was
It
straight
just
palm oil.
With
And
no
it was
cream.
awesome.
No cream in that. Is that vegan then?
No, it had a
no.
little bit of cream.
Oh, it had
It
cream.
had enough so that they
It
could.
has to
I
like,
was lied to.
It has
I-
to like legally have some cream in
I
it.
thought that there would be no cream in there, and I was like, "Damn, that's
It
crazy."
said contains milk.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's probably
in the
like,
chocolate chip.
Yeah,
it's probably
probably.
some milk powder or something.
Yeah.
It might have milk more in the cookie part than the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No, it's sitting in my stomach. It's sitting in my stomach like a rock.
Oh, I'm not feeling it at all.
yeah,
I'm bulking up before we go to the woods tomorrow.
good. You need to hibernate.
I did it. Yeah, exactly.
Hibernate. It's spring.
You need to thicken up.
You guys have never seen me because it's a podcast, but I'm bulking up.
She's fucking ripped right now.
Yeah. She's been
That's what
bulking,
you guys don't know.
bulking and cutting.
Lily's about 6
Bulking and
feet
cutting.
tall,
Yeah.
200 pounds.
200 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah.
200 pounds, one
Yeah.
muscle.
What?
Well, here, we don't have to do a last time on this episode because we're gonna do a beach episode.
What?
No fucking way.
No, we're not. We're
I was
not.
about to get so mad.
Late ass April Fool's joke.
That was a late ass April Fool's.
It
joke.
wasn't. I didn't like it. It wasn't funny to me.
I thought of it just now.
It
He's,
felt
gonna,
like,
he's like, and then at the top of the episode, you all get teleported.
for some reason it filled me with rage.
You're over.
Said that.
You're over your sister's body, and then you get teleported to the what is it? What town did we go to
Tropical
first?
paradise.
The
oh,
Lorelei Village in the
All the way back to
70s.
the beginning.
In the
Oh,
70s?
shit.
In the 70s.
Okay, do.
Even though it's like, no,
aren't you
it's
going to
not
do
the
take 2 of your intro?
No, I ain't got anything else.
All right.
70s. All right, are we ready for last time on Gals and Goblins and get started?
Yeah.
We're kind of in the middle of some shit.
What? No.
What? All right.
No, we're going to the beach.
All right. I forgot.
I brought my swimsuit.
Last time on Gals and Goblins. The gals ran towards the sound of howling cani. They encountered a mass of imps, the celestial splash pad hotel manager, and 2 Buellsau, whom they easily defeated.
Yeah.
The gals met up with their friends and made their way up a large tower to find the cani surrendering to a squad of Sunshine Knights. The gals freed the cani, but soon after, the Tabaxi siblings entered the ring, which led to a deadly fight breaking out between the groups. Despite being initially attacked by Billy, sister to Trax the cani, Beans made his way to Porkchop to cut off his briars. After several rounds of combat, Porkchop was almost free of the silvery prison, but Apple was brutally killed by Billy, causing Beans to enter a new form of his bestial rage. Beans retaliated and brutally killed Billy, shocking the 2 remaining cani brothers. Milo escaped and Trax lay bleeding. Beans then cut off the final briar. Moments after, Sabina joined the battlefield and attacked Esta. Then, the battle stopped as Sabina turned to face the sky where your dreams were becoming reality as Hyperia appeared. And that is where we are now. You stand atop the tower. Your friends are alive, but Levi and Miss Gray are down. The battle has ceased as Sabina has turned to face Moray as she appeared. Sardine has picked up Orzo and is heading over to where Beans and Porkchop sit next to Apple's lifeless body. Esta and Sawyer, I would say During this moment, you, along with your friends, are staring with Sabina, watching Hyperia/Moray enter this plane. The sky is turning golden as the sun has begun its descent, as well as, as we are still like, there's some time before the sun sets, getting more towards that kind of like golden hour. Just seconds ago, you were encased in a ravenous storm, but the sky is bright and clear. And with that being said, Beans, you sit with your family, just beginning to mourn your sister, and you hear a sizzling sound and see steam rising as you look up and see Orzo, Sardine, and Porkchop, and even Apple's body beginning to sizzle and burn from the light. You know that they've never been in sunlight. Every time you've seen them, they've been in the shadows, and the storm allowed them to move freely because there was no light. They sit there for a while looking down at Apple with tears in their eyes, and Sardine has Orzo on their back and says mainly to Porkchop, "I have to take Orzo back," and then runs off. Lightning speed, but then you see as they're running vanishes into thin air. It seems as though like some kind of teleportation thing. And then Porkchop is sitting there now, freed of the briars, but still there is something not allowing them to walk freely on the material plane like you can. And Porkchop takes Apple in his arms and looks at you, Beans.
I think you can tell that Beans is crying because of the rain's gone.
But yeah, and he's still wet and sopping wet, but...
I think he smooths down Apple's fur. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Porkchop, can you take her to the hill at home that she loved and bury her there?
Porkchop puts his hand, he has one arm cradling Apple, and then puts his paw on you. Give me a perception check.
18.
You see he starts to fade away with Apple, and you see something you haven't been really been able to see. It's been like hidden by the briars. You see some kind of brand on the side of Porkchop's neck. It is like a patch where there is no fur, and you can tell with an 18 it starts to glow, and it looks like a large feline paw print, and it begins to glow, and then Porkchop looks at you and nods his head, and then vanishes just like Orzo and Sardine as they have to return back to their plane and cannot stay on the material plane. And then Beans is just kneeling there, looking at nothing.
Well, I want to go over to him.
Yeah, Moray has not like appeared and then like flown down. This is a kind of like everyone is like heralding this moment. It is in awe of this moment. She's really taking her time. And yeah, you all can head over to Beans if you would like.
Okay, I want to like reach out a hand and put it like really kind of like, not like hesitantly, but like gently on your shoulder.
I'll hold my hand out.
I think he kind of leans back into your hand and like takes your hand in his paw.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. I don't know what to do. Because she's not coming back. But neither is Billy. And I don't know how to feel. I don't know if what I did is right. Or if it's exactly what my father wanted me to be.
I think it's really hard to tell what the right thing to do is right now.
Yeah, but I don't think it's hard to tell that you're not just who your dad wants you to be.
I hope not. But I'm scared that the only way ahead is to kill more people.
You hear a cough come from close to you. A thick.
Who was coughing?
You look over and you see tracks
Oh.
laying on the ground. One of his eyes is closed and bloody. You don't know if he's lost it or not, but he lets out a cough and he's, "Why'd you do it? You said you weren't a part of them. You lied to us."
I didn't lie. I'm not a part of what they are a part of. But they also had no choice with how they were acting. And Billy killed my sister.
And you didn't have a choice?
I did. And I made that choice freely, unfortunately.
Very unfortunate.
A sister for a sister.
Your family attacked mine first, injured mine first, killed my grandfather first. This is from you. And at the first moment that something happened to you, you just kept it going. And for a moment, whenever you went to help your brother, I thought you were different. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to keep it going. And Trax slowly gets up and begins to chase after Milo.
I just let him go.
All right, at this moment you hear a horn from somewhere in the castle, and you remember that Sabina is close to you all, was just attacking Esta. You see her head flicks to the side and jumps away, runs off, disappears towards the sound of the horn, and she disappears back into the castle. And then your friends, it is now just you and your friends up here. Levi and Miss Gray, still down. I'll even say that they're going to roll some death saves right now.
Can anyone get them up?
Yeah, I'll
Levi fails. Miss Gray also fails.
I do spare the dying on them. Choose a creature within range that has 0 hit points and isn't dead. The creature becomes stable. It's a cantrip.
Okay. They are stable. They're not making death saves anymore.
And it's like a defibrillator. Not to like crack a joke right now, but it's like I rub my little hands together and they become electrified, and then I like zap them.
Yeah, they're zapped and like they're not like bleeding out anymore. You've stopped the bleeding. It is just the Weather Feathers, Regia, and Priscilla with you now. And Regia goes, "How's everyone doing?" Like physically, I don't want to talk about the emotional stuff that's happening. We need to know how everyone's doing. We still have a mission to do.
I'm doing a little rough, physically and emotionally.
Priscilla, I think Miss Gray had a bag with her where she had some emergency potions. Priscilla goes to Miss Gray. It looks like they had like packed themselves up on their way to meet you all, so they have some of their stuff back. And Priscilla pulls out 3 health potions, and these look to be like pretty thick guys. So do y'all want to take them? Like, do you want to split them up? There's just 3 of them.
Yeah, Beans needs it the most, so... hey, chug this. It'll help you feel way better, actually.
Okay, I take it. And
Roll me.
I chug it sadly.
Drinking
No
anything is
spills.
it's good to regulate your breathing.
I forgot to breathe as I was drinking it.
They look like Gatorade bottles or like Powerade bottles. You're just like getting taken care of.
I'm still like petting you, just kind of absentmindedly at this point.
He lets you.
Can you roll me 3d12?
Ooh.
22.
22. That's how much health you get back for that 1 potion.
Wahoo!
I will also take one.
Take 1, 3d12.
I'm drinking for 2 now.
Crazy. Crazy. You do feel
I'm kicking you off the show.
Sawyer, you do feel your stomach like rumbling
Oh no!
and like you feel a little queasy.
Oh
You
shit!
ate a rock.
That's what you get.
You do feel a little queasy.
Oh, I got a 1.
Okay, I got 11 points back. Not very good.
I don't need one, so if you want
Well, let's just
A
save it.
second one.
No, we'll save it for an emergency.
Okay.
Well, what are you at?
I'm at 45.
Okay.
I can take it. Oh,
Should you take another
Yeah,
one?
you take another one.
You take another one.
Okay.
Beans,
You
what did I
finish the
say?
first one, and I like swap out the bottles for
Oh, there's more.
you. This one's blue raspberry.
But raspberries aren't blue.
That's what you think.
27.
Damn.
I'm rolling high.
Good.
All
right.
Good, you'll need it.
You guys get some health back. You drink some Powerade health potions. You regulate your breathing a little bit. Moray has like slowly started to fly down.
Guys, I have not turned around yet.
Okay,
I would recommend it.
Is there, be honest, is there a goddess behind me?
Yes, most definitely.
don't look now, but actually do look now.
The advent
behind me
has begun.
Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry, Beans. We're just gonna have to get up and keep going.
Yeah, I get it. That's how life. That's how the bean crumbles.
Yeah. But
Oh.
the bean's not gonna crumble today.
No.
The bean's gonna sprout and grow into a
Sprout.
6 foot. No, I'm not gonna.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
No. It's,
Sawyer.
I support you.
Beans turns around and goes, "Oh my god."
Maeve Weatherfeather goes, yeah, well, if you think that's a crazy sight, then you might want to look down at the garden.
Okay.
You know that
I'm
the garden
looking down at
is, this tower is like above the garden. You are probably still like 50 yards away from the garden, but you can see down into it. You wouldn't be able to necessarily just like leap down into the garden.
Yeah.
But yeah, do y'all want to look down at the garden?
Yes.
Yeah.
You all
I
peek
hesitantly pad over to the side.
over to the edge of the battlement, and you look down into the garden.
If Beans goes over like ahead of us, I want to like say just to Esta like, that was scary. Did you see that?
It was incredible.
Yeah. And your arm.
Oh, yeah, he's
Oh my god! And your teeth.
what?
I just like look between you and Beans and kind of like shut my mouth.
Wait, what's wrong with my? Oh my goodness!
Oh, I thought you knew.
What's happening?
It's cute.
You like it?
Yeah, I
kind of
love
fun?
it. I feel. You guys look good.
Thanks. I think we look awesome.
Yeah, it's badass.
As you look over the edge, you see in the Golden Garden a crowd of about more than 20 people. Some people you see Timus Ruidon. You see the little goblin that you saw at the Golden Order assembly, the summit, who you can assume is Lord Booker.
I knew it.
You see the orc with like the little sunglasses and the cloak, who you don't know the name of him. He's down there. You see Schmear. You see 3 large knights in red armor, who you can assume these are the Rage Knights. You see about 20 members of the Golden Order, just like people that were at the summit who then like came to the Golden Garden. And what is moving through the crowd right now, leading this group of 3 figures, is Rafa Cloud. Rafa is leading these 3 people to this dais that is raised up at the edge of the garden. And behind Rafa, you see Lord Arathis in his owl mask, and behind him is Felicity Cinderfoot, holding on to the hand of a little fish boy.
What?
Big P.
Oh my god.
Give me insight checks on those 2.
We're about to kill another sister if she hurts Big P.
16.
0.
And I'll say, sorry, you can
Oh,
roll.
no.
You can roll advantage.
18.
14.
Okay.
But you still got 18 anyway.
18.
18. 18. What were the other 2?
0.
14.
0. Sawyer, you pick up on this. Beans, I'll say you can kind of tell how Big P is feeling, but Sawyer, we'll start with Big P. Big P looks the most shy and quiet that you've seen him. You know, usually he's pretty carefree.
Oh.
And right now he looks a little nervous to be around all these people. And his head is down and his eyes are looking at his feet. You look at Felicity Sawyer, and her like facial muscles are like very relaxed.
Oh.
She looks to be very uncaring in a way, and not even like determined as you've seen her, not fierce and confident. It looks as though she's like very numb to what is happening right now. And Maeve turns to you all and goes, yeah, well, there are 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 7. There's 7 of us. Buddy and I could probably fly 2 of you down there, but then we'd have a third person. Or I guess we'd have 3 people that are left up here. Who wants to fly down there, or can anybody else get down there?
I would need to fly. I can't get there fast.
You see also the garden is like this like beam of light emanating from Moray is like has spotlit the garden.
Is she looking down at it? Is her attention on it?
Yeah, like it looks as though like that she's making a beeline to there, and she's not like soaring down. It is like a slow, angelic procession that she is making downward. You see, like there also is like a little crowd of people that are like singing to the side. There's like a choir that are like.
I have slow fall. How much damage would it be if I like slid down the side of the castle?
It's still like far away. It's like 50 yards from
I
the
can
tower.
Reduce any falling damage by like 20.
Maeve chimes up and she's like, well, I mean, if we use that potion, we could probably wake up Miss Gray and she might be able to throw one of you.
Oh, throw us?
But the only problem with that would be getting hurt on the way. The only problem with that would be getting hurt on the way down. But if you got a problem for that.
No, you can throw me.
Okay, well, if it's going to be that last potion that we have, but we'll use it on Miss Gray.
Wait.
Oh, we used 3.
Y'all used it. Oh, well,
Dang it.
there goes that option.
Okay.
Well, I've got 1 more spell slot. I can cure wounds her. But I mean, after that, that's it.
Moray is like very close to the garden.
Feels like I should.
I go slap her kind of
Just
on the cheek.
Just take 2 of them over and I'll run. You guys go and I'll run with the rest of them and I'll catch up.
Run? No, that won't be fast
No,
enough.
you guys fly down. I'll run.
It's going to be a long
I already
time.
cure wounds her. I'm standing over here and I'm like up and at him.
Miss Gray wakes up. She goes, "Oh my goodness!
It's not like we can fight Hyperia.
going down."
Hey, wake up!
Yeah.
Okay,
how do we
get
do?
your head in the game.
Yeah. What do I need to do?
Gray,
Yeah.
Throw me. To
Okay.
the
She picks you up and she looks down in the garden and she throws beans.
Oh my god.
She's trying to be efficient.
No, I'm really cool about it. I don't make any sound.
Okay.
I go into ball.
I
Maeve-
lift my hands up to Maeve.
Maeve picks up Sawyer. Buddy picks up Esta.
I hold my arm out for his talons and he like grabs me.
Grabs you. They
Reverse Falcon.
fly you down, and it looks as though Moray is close to reaching the dais whenever you all land at the garden, causing a commotion. The Golden Order members are like let out large gasps, and Timonus begins like, I'll paint a better picture. Felicity, Big P, and Lord Rafa and Arathis are at the dais. Timonus is like kind of front row, but everyone turns to see you. And give me an insight check on Timonus.
Oh, I guess I didn't think about that they were gonna see us.
Whatever. They've all seen us.
They know we're here.
If they didn't see the shit that just happened on the top of the tower,
I love
was
that
it another
everyone's
0?
here.
Oh, it's a 2.
Better than a 0.
You don't really get the expression, but I mean, what he says next kind of gives you an idea. Timonus sees you, Esta, looks to Lord Rafa, looks back to you, and then like shocked look goes, Esta, what are you doing? You need to leave. And then Lord Rafa speaks up and goes, Timonus, I didn't know that Lady Esta was here. Lord Booger, use the thorns on her and that'll save us some time.
Esta, fun!
And Timonus is like, Rafa, you said we would use the other one. And
Fuck.
Tara?
Rafa goes, all right, fine. Rage Knight seize them. And the 3 Rage Knights walk up to the 5 of y'all, Maeve and Buddy. And do y'all want to do anything? The Rage Knight starts moving towards
I want
you.
to slam him.
Okay, you can roll an attack.
Okay. What? Yeah, okay. The way you said that was like you can roll an attack.
It's like these guys are like the size of Schmear.
They're like
and like full armor. They like have these bird-like helmets, and they're just moving towards you at a menacing pace.
I wave you down and I motion a throw and then I point to me.
Okay. I pick up beans and I throw them. No.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
You just pick me up and drop.
Okay. 8.
You like wrap your arms around Beans and like try to like pick him up. Beans is moving around like no.
What?
Throw the last bean.
Oh, I forgot I had
Oh, God.
Sorry, I thought you said throw beans.
No, throw bean.
Okay, I want to do kind of a complicated move.
Okay, the Rage Knights are almost upon you. I'll let you do this We'll see if I'll allow this complicated
Just
move
throw the
after you
bean.
describe it.
Okay, the complicated move is at the same time.
Okay, I gotta pull up the bean stats.
God, there's no way this goes bad, right?
Well, there's no way it
Only
gets
good things can happen from this point on.
And we
can't
fought
get any
really hard.
worse.
We fought really hard for these beans.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, tell me when you're ready for.
I'm ready.
Okay, I want to reach into my pocket, into the bag of beans, grab my hand around a bead, okay? Reach up to my neck, grab the amulet that is keeping people from scrying on me, and I want to throw the bean and rip off the amulet at the same time.
Okay.
I am hoping that this will like jog Felicity's like memory or consciousness or whatever. If she has some kind of spell on me that's like set to be alert to me or like set to scry on me, I'm hoping that if I like rip off this amulet that like she'll have some sort of reaction as the spell kicks back in. I have no idea if this is gonna work.
Okay. I'll allow it. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna roll for the bean.
Okay.
We're gonna roll for the bean.
Watch, it's gonna be the like does nothing bean.
It's gonna be like whoever you're fighting right now, they get 15 allies who also attack
Oh
you.
my goodness.
I
Instantly dead.
personally, I'm just trying to like look at a couple of these. I kind of hope it's like a 2 to a 10 or a 21 to a 30 would be perfect.
Okay, Esta, give me that.
You guys kind of got like the crazy ones. There is like,
Damn it, we already got the crazy ones?
okay,
I thought I cooked with the amulet thing, but you were looking at me like I didn't cook.
I'm gonna describe. I just have to think of something that will.
Okay.
I'm gonna describe what happens after you throw the bean, and we decide what it is, and then I'll describe everything that happens.
21. Isn't that what you wanted?
I don't like.
No.
I thought that's what you said. You said 21.
I thought it'd be funny.
Oh.
It doesn't mean we wanted it.
Yeah, I don't think y'all want this.
Oh shit.
Not in like a oh fuck way. In like a.
I hope
Okay.
it's the tree end. It's back.
It's
Do
gonna be
you
something
missed the
corny.
tree ant? I'll tell you missed the tree ant by 1.
Wait, let me reroll.
No.
No,
I reroll 50.
no, you have to take the first
Even that.
one.
I know. I'm gonna take the first one. I think the first one's better than the second one.
Oh my god, it's a 20. I get the tree end.
It's a
Referring
long.
to
It's a
himself.
long
I
description.
should have lied. I should have lied.
No, we can't lie.
I never lie. I actually don't.
No fucking spells left.
You this is what happens. You take off the amulet. Are you looking to Felicity for like a reaction?
Yes. My goal is that this will just like spark something because I can see that she's clearly been like dazed or like.
You see that as you look over to Felicity, you see that everyone in this garden has been looking at you all except for her. You take off the amulet and she turns, but still has that relaxed, uncaring expression on her face. Like, fuck. You've now just gotten her attention. You don't feel. I will say also, as you look at her, the sound of the snapping of the beam echoes through your mind again.
Yeah.
Of just a connection lost. And you see recognition. She remembers you.
But she doesn't feel anything.
She
She's no reaction.
does not feel the same way about you. And you know that for sure. And so here's what the bean does.
Okay, at the same time, I'm throwing a bean with my other hand.
Where are you trying to throw the bean? I think that's also.
At whatever knight is in the center of the formation. It's like a triangle of 3 races.
These like 3 knights are moving towards you 3. This bean scatters on the floor.
For me, best case scenario, it's a treant, it's our friend, and it kills all of them.
Okay, the friend part's crazy.
I have an important question. How tall are you?
Oh, that is a good question. I guess like,
Are you like 4 feet?
yeah, I'd say like 4 feet.
Okay, this bean scatters on the ground, and then it like explodes, almost like a can of snakes-esque. But then it transforms into a 4-foot tall statue of Sawyer. Its feet are molded into the ground.
What? You gotta be
and you hear with your voice coming from it. She's facing the guards, but she goes like, "Where's that fucking asshole Sawyer? Where is she? Where's that fucking punk? Where is she? I'm gonna slam her. I'm gonna slam her.
What?
Where is she? Is she behind me? Is she behind me? Get her.
Created
Get her.
an enemy.
Get her. Get her." So this statue cannot move. An animate, immobile statue in your likeness rises. It makes verbal threats against you. It describes the most heinous of villains and directs the newcomers to find and attack you. The statue becomes inanimate after 24 hours. Where is she? I can't see her. I know she's close. Get her. Get her. Get her. Kill her.
I'm hoping that this
Kill her.
causes enough of
She killed my
a
family.
distraction.
She gonna kill your family. Kill her. Get her ass. Beat her ass up. Get her. What are you doing standing around? The whole garden is like staring at the statue.
Dead silent.
Get her. Kill her. Fuck her.
Can I like attack them as they're like stunned?
Sure.
I mean stunned in you know, like the metaphorical sense.
I'll say that works as I'll give you like a little surprise round.
Just saying, I know she's nearby. Is she behind me?
Get her.
Get her.
I have one more bean.
In my mind, also
way.
she has like her hand on her hip and like her hand. It's like a very Sawyer-esque pose. Hand on the hip, like finger, other arm like pointing out. Kind of like what's the girl on Wall Street, the like fearless girl or whatever, that's in front of the bull. Kind of like that pose.
Okay, you know what? I say I go fuck. That one was a dud, and I throw another bean.
Okay, you throw another one. You throw another bean.
I like to imagine that there was like a small gaggle in the back of the crowd being like, and that was their big plan. to make a heckler.
Oh my god. Okay.
Can't get any worse.
Oh, give me a good one. Give me a good one.
Give me a good one. Give me a good
Big
one.
money. Big money.
Give me
Oh,
18.
she's
Give
behind
me 18.
18.
That's the treant, right?
No.
I want
Sure.
Why would you want the treant?
Because he's our friend.
No, he's not.
He's 50-50 our friend.
I want 99, baby.
I want
Give me
80.
win.
I want
99.
85.
32. Is it another statue?
Oh, no, he's laughing. No.
Why can't I get something cool?
Is this how you thought this would go?
I knew that y'all had the beans. I kind of forgot about them like in the middle of planning, but this doesn't.
How could you?
This is what happens.
Let me
Where do you throw this one?
let me reroll.
No, you don't get to reroll.
Oh, this
You got a 32, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
just
that
wanted to
good
make
or
sure.
bad?
How do you define good or bad?
I don't know.
Oh.
I throw it at the same guy. I throw it at the statue of me.
You throw it at the statue that hates you, and you throw this bean. The bean hits the statue, transforms into a campfire with blue flames.
What?
And then it just like, as it hits her, and then it just also like kind of breaks and like falls on the ground, and there's just these logs with blue fire. And then the statue's like, fuck, was that her? Fuck, I knew that was her. This was a campfire with blue flames springs forth and burns for 24 hours.
This fucking. We got all the cool ones out. I guess you guys should have seen it earlier. It was way cooler.
Was that really their plan this whole time? Is that really all these kids got?
No.
Okay. Should we try to fight these guys?
Okay, I'm gonna ask everyone to give me wisdom saving throws.
I don't think we can fight them.
No, we can't go down without a fight.
I think we have to.
I can't wisdom save, Jared, and you know it. You jerk.
16.
Nice.
8.
Hold on, I'm not rolling this dice.
I think we have to grab Big P and split.
4. You know, if you ask me to roll a wisdom save, I'm gonna get a 4.
So this is what, just to kind of recap. Sawyer pulls out a bean, throws it, statue that curses her and hates her. Sawyer.
She killed my family.
Rage Knight's advancing on the 5 of you. They get stopped by the bean and they're like, oh, and then they walk around it. And then Sawyer throws another bean, turns into just a blue campfire.
Well, I don't see anyone else doing anything.
Campfire.
Was that her?
Fuck, I know that was her. Turn me around. Rage Knights walk forward. Before they even get to you,
No.
you all feel yourselves lock up
What about Esther?
and are held in place. All of you, all of you.
No.
As you see, the goddess Hyperia has landed at the dais and is standing there, now joined with everyone in the garden, staring right at you.
Fuck.
Hey. Can we talk?
Let me look at the...
That's so funny that the statue appeared of me frozen, and now I just got frozen.
The statue's like, yeah, did you get her?
I'm standing right next to
Yeah, freeze that bitch too.
We're both frozen.
Yeah, freeze her ass.
Frozen turned away from each other.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for you to run in front of her at some point.
Now that I'm frozen to the ground and I'm like, is it behind me?
Turn me around.
We're both like, turn me around. No, turn me around.
I'm gonna say that you can talk. I'll say that you can talk. You see this god has reached out her hand and just cast hold person on all of you.
You better not hurt my fucking friend. I don't care who you are.
You're yelling at that. The statue is also yelling like, now who's this fucking girl? All right, okay, can you kill the girl behind me? Kill her. Fuck her. You see, Hyperia flicks her other hand, and you all fall into silence.
Oh.
You cannot hear anything.
We can't hear anything?
You can't say anything. You are held in place.
This is bullshit.
Well, fuck.
What?
As this god has cast this spell on you.
Oh, whatever.
No, we gotta have something that can fight a god.
Do you have anything else that you might be able to move?
I have something that I could do, but I can only do it if I move.
Okay, so it seems
I guess
I couldn't. I realized that I could have done it earlier, but I sort of went bean strategy instead.
Yeah, I guess something I could do.
But the thing I can do is
I think you
it's
should.
a pretty good move.
I think you should do what you want to do.
Dungeons and Dragons wise, it's a pretty good move.
I think you got to do what you. I think a blue dragon's girl's got to do what a blue dragon girl's got to do.
If you can do something and get us out of this, I can do something.
So here's what we're gonna do. You guys get this.
Jared's like, what the fuck can you
hold
do?
person. I mean, she's got pins. You silence. You see Lord Rafa speaking to Hyperia. Once again, don't know what they're saying.
Jared, a podcast.
You guys were talking.
Tell us what they're saying.
You don't know what they're saying.
Oh my
We're
god.
in silence.
Fine, so we watch them talk, and then what
You
happens?
watch them talk. You see, to describe more of like how Hyperia looks. So, there was a couple things that you noticed now that you didn't see earlier. She's wearing her helmet still. You can't see her eyes. You can just see her mouth. She has these long white robes. Underneath the white robes, there is this like platinum and gold white armor. And she has 2 swords on either hip. You remember seeing in the dream that she had like a shield and a sword and a gladius, but now she just has 2 gladiuses.
T.
You see around her neck on a necklace is the ring that you all found in the church outside of Little Branch that Connor took. So just to remind you of the ring, it is a small ring with 3 orbs or pearls, and it is like very dull. It is like the orbs are like kind of black. You see Lord Rafa takes Big P's hand and leads him to the front in front of Hyperia. and she looks down at Big P and kneels down in front of him. And then she grabs onto her necklace. Now, what we're going to do here, two things are going to happen. And I'm going to allow you all to do, like, Esta, if you have something that you want to try, we're going to allow that. But first, we're going to flip a coin to see if something happens.
It's all on Lily.
There is...
Last time I flipped a coin, did not go well.
Was that the treant?
Yeah.
20's good, 1 is bad.
Okay.
Oh. And you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, I want you to do it right now.
Okay. Easy. One.
No shot.
It was a 50-50 chance, and you made it up.
You should have lied about that one.
I always think about lying.
The silence drops. Do you want to try anything?
Fuck.
Yeah. I want to unlock a pin to regain a 4th level spell slot
Okay.
and cast Dimension Door
Okay.
and take Big P with me.
Oh, holy shit.
You need to get there, correct? Can you read the spell out to me?
Absolutely. You teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range, 500 feet. You arrive at exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction. You can bring along objects, as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. Also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear. The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast the spell, so I have to run towards him and then cast it.
You are still being held. I will say, though, for Dimension Door, is there anything about it staying up? Or is it like you move from one spot to the other?
It's instantaneous.
Yeah. But it's not like the door is there and you can go back through or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are like searching for answers. You're like kind of conversing with Theodrix on vibes of like, how can we get this done? If you unlocked another pin, you would not be held anymore. However, you would also need to run to the dais and get him because he needs to be within 5 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say he's 25 feet away.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I tried to enter Rage into the Prince of Hell form, would that do anything to break this since it's like the opposite of Hyperia's power?
You can give me an insight or a history check on that, or arcana check.
If Esta unlocks a pin to free herself, that only frees Esta, right?
Yes. If she wants to
would
do,
it free or would it stop the spell?
she would free herself.
11.
Okay.
11. You are trying to feel if you can attain that form again. One, it would be hard. Two, if somehow you did, you feel drained from this.
Yeah.
You feel very, very drained from this. If you feel if you did it again, you don't know what would happen to your body if you did it again right now, so soon.
I was just thinking if I could break it, I could like whack him towards you.
Yeah, I do it.
Okay.
I unlock a pin
You unlock a pin
to
and
free myself.
Esta is no longer held. Nobody can tell. Hyperia is kneeling in front of Big P, has her necklace in her hand, and like lifts it up, and she extends a hand to Big P, offering him to grab it. You are 25 feet away from Big P. You want to run over to him. What's your movement speed is like 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say you'll be able to move and grab him in Dimension Door. How do you do it? I'll say you have free reign as like everyone's attention is on Big P and you have like really discreetly done this. You're down to 5 pins now, right?
I'm down to 4.
Down to 4.
Holy shit.
Well, I'm down to 5 as I break myself out.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you need a 4 to get the spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're down to 4.
Yeah, because I have
Yeah.
to unlock 1 to free myself.
Yeah, and then 1.
And then I
for
have
the
to
spell
unlock 1 to be able to cast Dimension Door.
4 is a big number.
Yeah. We had 4 beings, and look where
yeah.
they got us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I think we
I-
had 8. I think 2 episodes ago.
Don't worry about
I
it.
very calmly relax out of this.
Yeah, you feel it drop. You kind of like
spell.
spark. You kind of spark with electricity.
And I want to like use this like gift of the dragon to like propel myself, and like electricity's like trailing behind me as I like dash towards Big P, and I want to like tackle him and hold him against my chest and cast Dimension Door and disappear with like a burst of lightning.
Okay.
Holy
where?
shit! They're gonna
like,
lose their
it's
minds.
like lightning like strikes where we are and we disappear.
To where?
I want to get to the sewer. I want to like imagine, like hope and pray to God that there is a tunnel. Hope and pray to Theodrix that there is a tunnel like directly below us, as far down as I can
Yeah.
go.
Okay. I'll say like you're too far from the sewer.
Can I visualize like the bottom of Ruidon Tower, but like inside?
Yeah. I would say that would work.
Because I want to be able to like get us down there and then sneak out, or like sneak out the wall.
Okay. You grab Big P. You teleport down to the bottom of Ruidon Tower. Okay, we gotta shift things around a little bit. I'm just trying to think of how do I reward this, but how do I stay true that there is a god of gods here?
That is like
Instantly kill
that is the
another
DMing
player
the DMing
character.
dilemma.
I'll tell you right now, I had a plan for if you did unlock all your pins. I did not have a plan for this.
Oh, all the pins.
Sorry.
It's okay. Here
Moving.
Here is
I should have grabbed the fucking whistle.
I know.
here's the
That's what I
other
was
thing.
thinking.
Who has the bag of holding?
Why? We all have.
Sawyer.
Yeah, I would say me.
It's important to know. I'm gonna say
What did you think? Was it you in the skin pocket?
No. I just am scared of what does he mean? Good to know.
Oh, if I was metagaming, I would have said Campbell. But even if Campbell has the bag of holding, I have the Sally whistle. So
yeah.
It's not me.
This happens. Everyone steps back. Moray's face, she kind of like stands up. She takes a moment. Felicity looks over at you all and looks to Moray and says, well, we have a plan B. If they're here, that means that they have the bracelet. And Moray says, thank you, Felicity. And
fuck. What the hell?
goes over to you.
Is it Moria or is it Hyperion or is it both?
It's both.
Fuck.
They are speaking in like two voices.
Oh, that's so cool.
And
I hate to admit it.
Hyperion goes over to you all, still held in place. Reaches into your bag.
Oh, is there anything I can do?
Is it in there?
Unless you have any way of, I don't know where else y'all would keep it.
I thought it was.
That's kind of where y'all keep everything.
I thought it was in my.
It's in your skin.
It's
pocket.
my skin pocket.
But
Okay.
wait, but I don't tell them
Well,
that.
she reaches in there.
In the skin pocket.
No, she doesn't.
I was
She
like,
doesn't
oh my god.
find it. Felicity goes, they have it. I know it's over there. Felicity
I'm
walks
trying to
over
look
to
at
you.
Felicity. Can I like not move even my face? Like,
Well, you're just held now, and there's no silence anymore. You can talk now.
oh, I can.
Yeah.
Felicity, what are you doing?
Moray steps back. This whole crowd has surrounded you. I'll say it's now Felicity that's like frisking y'all. That's like searching
Hey,
through your
look at
pockets.
me. Look at me.
She looks at you and she's like,
Sawyer,
What do you want?
get your sister
Stop
off
it.
of me.
she's going through your pockets. She's like, I understand this might seem strange, but I have had a clarity has happened to me over the past several months. And I realize what I have to do for the greater good.
For the greater good, Felicity.
And if I have to give up myself and if I have to give up my loved ones, then that is just what it takes.
Felicity, you said if you were on no one's side, you were on my side.
And I am done leasing out the part of my body to different people. And I now know in my heart what it is I have to do. And she's frisking beans and then she finds the bracelet.
No. Can I reach down deep before she gets there and try to enter the Prince of Hell form?
Give me a charisma check. You're gonna have to hit a nat 20.
Well, good thing that's about to happen. I got it! she starts getting close to the pocket, and I just know that I gave up. I think Beans looks her in the eyes and says, I gave up that fucking ring, and you're not getting this goddamn bracelet. And then he morphs into his giant Prince of Hell form and roars in her face.
You roar in her face. I'll say, like, you have escaped the hold.
I scream, Felicity, get back!
Felicity jumps back, but Hyperia flies into you. Give me a strength check.
Am I still trapped?
Yes.
Okay.
Does he have higher strength in this form? Oh, wow.
You should have rolled a different dice.
Wow.
The dice
That's
god
insane.
giveth, and the dice god taketh away.
Oh,
It's a nat one.
You're only nat one ever. Like, are we fucking kidding?
Oh.
You're a halfling, so you have the lucky feet.
Yeah, I reroll that.
You roar in Felicity's face, and then, like, she steps out of the way. This goddess choke slams you into Ruidon Tower, puts you through the wall,
Oh my god.
and she drags you back out, and you have dropped your form on the nat one.
Just a little cat dangling there. Bro. Ow.
Oh.
We're gonna roll some damage real quick.
No.
Well, good thing we gave me both health potions. Everybody breathe. Everybody
Did we fuck up bad? Did we fuck up bad?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I haven't moved all round. I threw 2 beans and I said, that's my time.
All right. 41
My
damage.
final act.
41. But does my rage count for anything in this?
Yeah, you were in your form when you got slammed into the wall. So think about that, Jared.
I'll say your rage is what saves you in this moment. So yeah, you can have it.
I mean, I was...
No, shh, don't tell him that. Don't show your hand.
And Felicity goes, he has it. Moray picks you up, has you by the throat, reaches into your pocket, pulls out the bracelet.
Felicity, you said family over everything.
Felicity is just not responding to you now. She has said what she has needed to say. And Moray puts you back on the ground, puts the bracelet on her hand. You see it begins glowing blue and walks back over to Lord Rafa. We're going to cut over to Esta. Esta, what do you want to do? I'll say you hear some, like, fighting and stuff happening
A giant
above.
stone explosion of a wall.
Buddy, I'm so sorry I did that to you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I kind of didn't know what was happening.
Oh.
I was just like, Felicity kind of was gonna, like, she said I was gonna go with this lady. When I've had, like, an okay time here, like, they kind of ran out of roast beef, so it wasn't as fun.
I have no idea what they were going to do with you, but it couldn't have been anything good. We've got
I
to
don't know.
book it, kid.
Said I was important. I mean, like,
You are
should
so important.
Should we stay
But
here?
not for the reasons they want you to be. We have got to get out of here.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to, like, grab his hand and start. I don't know how fast he can run. Probably not very.
Not very.
Can
fast.
can I carry him?
Yeah, you can carry
I
him.
bend down. I say, like, hop on my back. And,
Okay.
And I want to
Where do
dash.
you just want to run?
Yeah.
Okay, you run away.
Can I try stealthing at all, just to stay out of view of the garden?
I mean, like, you're far away from the garden. Like, you can't look up at the garden.
Okay.
There are, like, masses of people outside the tower that are, like, looking up where they saw Hyperia go down to.
I want to disappear
And are, like, screaming.
into the crowd and try
Okay.
and find like a manhole.
Where does Esta want to go after the sewer?
Like, I want to kind of, like, I know Estea, and I want to, like, follow Main Street.
Okay.
Like,
I am going to tell you this right now. This is kind of like, this is going to be like kind of like decision. If you make this decision, we are not going to deal with Esta probably for the rest of the session.
Can you stash him?
If you are running away from what is happening, your character is going to likely live and accomplish, like, go with Big P, but we are going to deal with what is happening with Beans and Sawyer as, like, that is the important stuff.
Do you know any good hiding spots in, like, the Ruidon Tower?
And Esta, whatever happens with them up there, would not participate in that. If you are okay with Esta effectively disappearing from the narrative, that is the decision that we are making right now. For not forever, but for some time.
One of my sisters is married to the heir to House Leotoris.
Okay.
Could I find I would assume they live, if they're a high house, they live close to Castle Eldervale.
Yeah.
Can I go to their house and stash him there?
I would say yes. Do you want to go find her house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go. What's her name?
Mela.
Okay, Esta has this sense as she is down in the streets, she gets past this crowd of these lunatics, these religious lunatics who are cheering, singing, chanting for this god that they just saw enter the plane. And Esta is standing in the middle of the street with Big P. She looks at the sewer. She reaches in her pockets for the Sally whistle. She reaches for the bag of holding and is like, do I leave my friends or do I trust my family, which more than half have betrayed you? Do I leave Big P with them and then hope for the best? And the decision you want to make is leave Big P with your sister Mela.
I just know that at least that this is a house that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, and this isn't a kid that they'll be like, fuck this kid.
Yeah.
I would say they have children.
I would assume that my dad has maybe told Mela to also leave the capital and go to Stormbreak. That maybe the house is empty because Mela would have taken.
I'll say you knock on the door and you don't hear anything for a little bit, but then the door opens and it is a little blonde girl in a little dress, and she has a hat on, she has a backpack on, and she's like, "Oh, Aunt Esta?" And this is your niece, Faina.
Faina, oh my goodness. Are your parents here?
Yeah, no, we're just packing up. We were told to leave. There's kind of some crazy stuff that's happening.
There is a lot of crazy stuff happening. Could you take me to your mom?
Yeah. Mom, Aunt Esta's here. You walk into the house with Big P, and your older sister Mela is doing the last packing of their suitcases. And she goes, "Esta, what are you doing
Mela,
here?"
I don't have time to explain.
Okay, and who is this?
This is Pelagius.
Hello, Pelagius.
I really don't have time to explain, but
Yeah.
I was hoping that you would take him with you.
Oh, okay. Well, we were going to my husband's family's estate in the West, but is everything okay? Is father okay?
I'm kind of asking you to betray the family, I think.
Okay.
But this kid's really important.
Okay, you don't have to say anything else. The more I hear is the more I'm complicit. This child is in need, correct?
Yep.
Does he have family somewhere?
Nope.
Okay. She puts her hands on her knees and she leans down to Big P and she's like, "What's your favorite food?" He's like, "Do you have roast beef?" And she's like, "I think that we might be able to buy some on our way out." And he goes, I don't know, Esta. They don't have roast beef on hand. Do I have to stay with them?
Yeah, they've got other good food too.
Okay. Do you have stinky cheese? And Mela's like, "I'm sure, yeah, I believe we have some stinky cheese."
What if they've been feeding him?
Straight charcuterie.
Food, cheese, and roast beef?
What about soba? Do you have soba?
Soba?
We don't have any soba.
He's been eating good.
And Mela tells Faina to take. She's like, "Go play with Pelagius. We're about to head off." And Mela takes your hands in hers, and she goes, "And you have to leave. You can't come with us either."
Nope.
Okay.
I have to go back. Father has made some deals.
Are you going to tell me some stuff that I'm complicit?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But
Father provides a lot for us.
I understand. You're not going to Stormbreak, though?
No, we're going to my husband's family's estate in the West.
Okay. I'll find you soon?
We will be in a little town called Westwood.
I will find you.
Okay. Fana and Big P are off playing with some toys. Big P is looking for stinky cheese. And Mela goes to continue packing her things.
I book it back to Castle Eldervale.
All right, you start running back to Castle Eldervale. We're going to cut back to what was happening here. Hyperia has equipped the bracelet. It has begun glowing blue. She has walked back to Lord Rafa, who you know is the man who claimed Moray as his daughter for all those years. The crowd seems to have settled down, and Felicity goes back to standing next to Hyperia. Timeless has been searching for Esta. I'll say he runs back into Ruidon Tower. But Lord Rafa is going to turn to Hyperia and say, well, I have to ask, does this satisfy the payment that you requested? And Moray goes, in part, but there was one last thing I needed before we could move forward. And you all see Moray's wings flourish in the blink of an eye. You hear gasps from the audience as you see blood trickle down Moray's white feathered wings. And Lord Rafa raises a hand to point to the feathers and then goes to speak. And then Lord Rafa's head falls off his head.
Yes! Yeah! Yes!
And then Hyperia stands up straighter over this decapitated father of hers.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can
I know
talk.
I keep asking that.
Yeah, you guys are. Beans is fully free.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I will say as his head gets chopped off, you are out of the hold.
Oh, okay.
And you've been able to talk. And
I had a whole speech to try to get her to do that. So we're up.
So, sir, did we fuck up or did we do good? I don't know at this point.
Don't worry. Let's worry about it later.
Hyperia then goes, that man was worse than scum. And I will bring age of peace to this realm and all of the planes that no person has ever known. And her eyes begin glowing with this golden energy. The bracelet begins glowing blue. Her wings begin beating and she begins lifting into the sky. And here, something is going to happen that was going to be the result of the coin toss. There were two people that we have not seen for some time.
Honestly, Sawyer, what she's saying sounds good.
No, that guy did suck.
Well, and then she said he's gonna bring peace. I don't. Maybe we.
No, I think it's gonna be
Maybe we backed the wrong horse.
I think it's gonna be a super tyrannical form of peace. Yeah.
You all.
I think we agree about that one small thing.
Oh, okay.
She is lifting up into the air. And then from atop Ruidon Tower, silently, you see a shadow pass over you, and you see Sabina is going to try to attack Moray.
Oh my god.
Moray reaches up, grabs her by the foot, swings her, and throws her onto the ground.
Oh no, that was
and
that one?
Moray stands over. No. It was if you got the 20, this is what would happen next. Moray is standing over Sabina. And then you hear a loud, guttural scream, a war cry of, and out of nowhere, in a blink of red light, Beans' father crashes into Moray.
Holy shit!
And the crowd is losing it.
Bet they are!
Esta, you are running up Ruidon Tower, and you see your father coming down the stairs. And he is like, Esta, what are you doing back?
don't know.
I thought you left.
I can't leave.
Why?
I couldn't leave them here.
What about your family? I need to take you back to Stormbreak.
I'm not going back to fucking Stormbreak.
You hear like a lot of commotion going on above you, and he goes, Clearly I cannot keep you anywhere that I wish to, so one last plea, stay here and I will go see you are of your own volition. And he runs back up
I follow him.
to the stairs. You follow right behind your father.
Fuck you.
You get up top to see the sight of, you have just seen Beans' father attack Hyperia from her being distracted by Sabina. Hyperia...
So is Hyperia like flesh and blood? Like he can
She is
physically...
flesh and blood. Beans' father also does not appear to be affected by the sunlight. He is in his black armor, black fur. He has his sword. And he just like fully tackled this god into the tower that y'all were on. So like 50 yards away.
Oh my God.
And then you all feel the ground beneath you begin to shake.
Oh,
Do we need to get out of here?
I think we should. Sawyer, do you still have that whistle? Because I think it's time to leave.
I just don't want to bring Sally into like a war zone.
Well,
The crowd is going crazy. Lord Arathis stands up. He goes, Rage Knights, members of the Golden Order, get that bracelet. We can't let her have it.
Whoa.
And the Rage Knights like get up and they like go to the edge of the garden. They're like, what the fuck do we do? And the ground is trembling. Debris starts falling off of the towers. Some of the towers from around the castle, like hundreds of yards away, start like falling down as you feel the ground pressing into you. And you see from the place where Beans' father tackled Hyperia, a stream of light shoots into the sky. And you see Hyperia hovering there. Encased in this blue light and this gold light, you see the bracelet lighting up. It's pulsing. It's getting larger and brighter. And you feel your heart fall into your stomach and the ground press against your feet as you look out onto the city and you see the city begin to go beneath you as the castle and the surrounding area rises into the sky. And then debris from that was falling off of the castle begins swirling around the garden in all of these different pathways. And Hyperia is hovering there. And Beans' father climbs out of the debris of the tower, his like chest plate gone. He's all like scratched up and he's like steaming and he fucking launches again at Hyperia. The castle is still rising up. There is all this debris that I'll tell you right now, you'll be able to like run and jump on if you would like to do so. Beans' father is fighting Hyperia, and Lord Arathis just said, get that bracelet. We can't let her have it. You all see that Hyperia seems to be on a different level. Esta, your father, you see then similar to you, transforms into this spectral dragon. I will say right now, you know that he is not as big as Theodrix that you've seen in the Pocket Plane. However, as a high-level sorcerer, and with his capabilities, he is able to master his sorcery to transform fully into a spectral electric dragon. As he launches forward, sees Lord Rafa's body decapitated, hears Arathis' plea to get the bracelet, and launches towards the fray of Hyperia and Beans' father.
Fuck.
So what we're gonna do now is roll initiative.
oh my God, Sawyer, pull that whistle.
Oh, holy shit. Do you think I should?
Yes.
Sally's gonna get killed.
No, why don't we run to the edge and leave?
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
you're-
leave you.
No, we'll all do
I
it.
got a nat 20.
I got a dirty
On the initiative?
Yeah. Of course on the initiative. Don't be silly that it would be on something really important.
I got a 21. Not to upstage your 20.
Oh, I don't think it upstages a nat 20, does it?
I don't think it does.
I thought an initiative, it was like, you just took the number.
That would be crazy. Nat 20 is at the top.
We'll honor the nat 20. I mean, you got a dirty 20, right?
I don't want to be at the top.
We'll say
I
he's
don't know
above
what
you.
to do. I forfeit my turn.
I forfeit my Okay, a little bit more explanation of what is happening. You see in front of you this field of debris that leads to this battle that is happening between Timonus, Beans' father, and Hyperia. the bracelet was taken from you, between you and them and this battle happening, you see Felicity has turned to face the two of you, which I'll say, Esta, you run back to them. And
Esther, you're back.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just shaking.
Felicity is facing the three of you in the way between you and getting to this last fray of where the bracelet is. You have the choice to run, but you also have the fray in front of you. And also, I'll say Maeve and Buddy Weatherfeather are down there. And I did a bad job of explaining this. Whoever stayed on top of the tower was going to take care of Levi and Miss Gray. Since they're... Oh, I guess Miss Gray is still up. So somebody needed to take care of Levi. I'll say, fuck it.
So Miss Gray can take care of Levi.
Levi can take care of Levi. Briscoe can take care of Levi. Priscilla and Regia are like running through the Ruidon Tower, through the bridge to the Golden Garden.
Okay.
They like just got there. What I miss?
Hey, what did I miss?
Oh, nothing much. Nothing embarrassing happened that was bean related.
And so it is you and your friends. And now, actually, yeah, what do y'all want to do? I'll say, I mean, you all got 20s or 21s.
I think we should leave. What are we going to do against a god and somebody who might as well be a god and then Esta's dad?
If we, this many people, it seems like everybody's sort of united, like it's us versus Hyperia. So if we can get that bracelet off, could be huge.
We could. I don't have much gas left in my tank. But I'll do it.
I have little to no magic left.
Well, since I got the nat 20 and Beans has signaled to me to blow the Sally whistle, I'm going to trust him. And for the team, I'm going to do it.
Okay. You blow the Sally whistle.
But
I will say,
I don't know if she can carry all our allies.
I will say, like, Sally is hovering, like, flying above the castle now. Like, you see, well, she wasn't flying above. Because y'all have risen up in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Sally is, like, flying back up to y'all. And you see that she is there. I will say it's also, I mean, you would be able to fly around.
That's
Yeah. If we can get on her and access her gun.
Maybe we don't have to leave, but maybe we can use her guns in the air.
Yeah, okay, wait, I got a nat 20 and Sally's. Well, I guess, can it be bonus action, blow the whistle?
Yeah.
Action, I do something else?
Sure.
Because I've been loading something up for a long time,
Yeah.
and it's kind of the perfect time to use it.
Yeah.
And I said, you can go back. I said this in an earlier episode. I've been soaking mango chunks in fire breath potion.
Yeah.
True.
So as my action, I want to feed them to Sally,
Okay.
and then get up on her in my pilot seat.
Sounds good.
I want to run on Sally and pull my goggles out of my skin pocket and get on the gun on the back.
I hop up and I muscle the gun around.
Hell yeah.
This is awesome.
Maeve and Buddy are going to say, well, hey, if y'all got aerial support, then how about we just get Regia and Priscilla and we kind of provide our own aerial support? Kind of as a team of three. Yeah.
I'd flip Felicity the double bird as we run away.
Yeah, is she down there?
She was standing in front of y'all between the debris.
Don't touch my skin pocket again, creep.
And so y'all...
Perv.
No, she's not a perv.
Call her a perv.
I don't know what to do. Felicity, get out of here.
You see, she starts running at y'all.
At us, we're on Sally?
I mean, as y'all are going towards
the air.
Sally.
Like
Get the
aggressive?
ash.
Like she's gonna get us?
Yeah.
Okay, Luke, get away. Run away. Run away.
You all...
Can we get away from her?
You all lift off on Sally.
Sally, fire breather.
No, don't.
Let me,
I grab Beans by the scruff.
She'll be fine.
let me think.
We have more important people to fireball.
I don't know.
Okay. And you get on Sally, you get away from Felicity. What is it that you all want to do now?
Breathe fire. But y'all decide because y'all have your
Your turn.
my turn would be to direct Sally
turn.
to breathe fire. So y'all are up.
My thought is just to get in position to just fucking bombard Hyperia with the guns to give everybody a chance to get the bracelet.
I love that everyone's just like going for it.
Yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
you see like the Rage Knights are like jumping through the debris. I'll also say now like
But it's kind of like whoever gets it is like gonna be like, fuck you guys.
Well,
and
maybe
take
we can get it.
I know, maybe it could be us.
as you all are like flying through the sky, you see among the debris, you see some more of these demons crawling up through the debris. So if you went through the debris, you would have been fighting some demons. But then you see people in like little jumpsuits fighting these demons. Those are the prisoners that you let free. So then you wouldn't have had to fight the demons.
Oh.
Oh, that was your nat 20 to pull that lever. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
To
It
release
was
them
worth
all.
it.
Yeah.
It paid off.
Too bad they'll all die fighting
No,
demons.
they won't.
They won't. They're all free. They're all going home.
They're all going home.
They could run if they wanted, but they are choosing to stay and fight the demons. So
Hey,
that's
I
kind of
get
a
it.
free will thing.
Okay.
Well, we can say that I don't know. We can say that paid off somehow. It's a cool image.
Okay. You all want to focus fire on Hyperia, right?
Yeah.
We have a
Yes.
pilot, and then we've
Who
got
else
two
is there?
gunners.
Lord Arath is kind of on our side. Beans' dad, I can't kill him. It's kind of like Beans' decision if we kill him or not. Lord Rafa Cloud, dead. Like, who else is Rage Knights? Who cares? Who else is in the fray? No pun intended.
Felicity.
Felicity and Sabina, who like,
Sabina just got slammed.
Yeah.
yeah.
You all fly towards the debris. I'm gonna say, because there's so much swirling around, it's not gonna be as hard, but there's still gonna be like some kind of encounter with the debris. I need the pilot to give me a dex save.
Right. Here we go. And it's gonna be high. Okay, 15.
15. You successfully weave in and out of these like almost asteroids that are floating around now, swirling around this tower as it rises higher and higher in the sky.
Holy shit. This is just like the Arcano Ball field. Come on, floating islands, what's new? I weave between them like nobody's business.
And now I'm gonna say our gunners are gonna get their shots on Hyperia.
Yeah, y'all rolled really high. This is the craziest thing that's happened yet.
Are we gonna get the bracelet?
Come on.
18.
Nice.
25.
Might not.
You miss.
Yeah, it's-
Beans misses.
yeah.
Esta, you hit Hyperia.
Nice.
You
Probably
see-
takes a fucking 25.
This battle of Beans's father just like jumping between these towers and these debris with his like whip-like sword, slashing at Hyperia. Her two gladiuses like swinging, like trying to stab him, and then trying to stab Timonus Rudon, who's in this flying spectral dragon form, breathing lightning at him. And then for the fire breath that Sally has. Let me look that up. Do you have that pulled
Yeah,
up?
I have it.
Okay, yeah.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you can roll it.
Okay. She's got to make a DC 13 dex save. I know
gonna-
she's a god, but
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna-
just doing what I can.
She makes it.
Okay, hold on. She still takes half. Oh my god. Okay, I got 20 damage. Oh, so she takes 10.
What was the damage?
It's probably not gonna make a dent in her, but it's a
Yeah.
cool fucking image, huh?
It's really cool.
So
What-
it's that we do a drive-by on Sally, and it's just like I imagine it like a cool diagonal angle, like
Yeah.
like a blowtorch, or not a blowtorch, like a flamethrower,
Mhm.
like right down at her, like like.
kind of like the scene in fucking Game of Thrones.
Exactly is what I'm imagining.
What's the damage that you did?
Sorry, can
Esta?
you repeat what it is? 2d8
One-
plus
1d8 plus 2 times 6.
60.
60 damage.
60.
I mean, because like this is like a similar. It's a
This is made for firing at ships.
yeah. It's made for firing at ships. So there's like a fucking there's some shit.
And then I get us close. I have something I want to do next turn.
Okay.
Where we need to be close to her.
So you all have taken your turn. Beans, you missed.
Can I ready a reaction if the bracelet drops
Yeah.
that I'm going to jump for it?
Yeah.
Smart.
You're flying around. You breathe this fire on her. You guys are like helping out. She gets fucked up by the cannon, but then like is immediately back up, and like her bracelet glows bright blue.
We got to get that shit off.
You all are flying around, and then you are firing at Hyperia, and then you hear a voice from behind you on the back of Sally. You hear a voice say, I thought that you all would be flying this stupid beetle. And you turn around and it is Sabina. Has latched on and is on Sally with you all.
I scream.
Oh my god. Oh,
She's going to take swings at Esta. Yeah.
Hell! Get your girl!
oh my god. Don't you have your own business?
What are you coming for me for?
Fresh cut.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
No, okay.
Thank
she
God.
tries to hit you with her 2 quarterstaffs, misses. It seems as though like standing on Sally, this loud wind, it is hard for her to kind of tell where y'all are at. That is her turn. And we're going to go back to the top of the order, which is going to be, since we got that at 20, we go with Sawyer.
Yeah.
You sound so hesitant.
Well, Beans was like, oh, I got the dirty 21.
We agree.
Okay, good.
Okay, and Beans has the reaction ready.
Yeah.
Okay, I get close on Sally, as close as I can to Hyperia,
Okay.
and I throw the time trap at her.
Okay. So here's the thing. That is still, she needs to pass, I believe, a wisdom save.
Honestly, didn't think that far.
Holy fuck,
That's fine.
dude.
It's worth it. You know what I mean?
It's worth a shot.
If it fucking works.
It's worth a shot. And if I fucking had unsettling words or some shit, but I don't. I'm pooped, y'all. I'm pooped.
You just gotta be ready to catch me from the air.
Oh, well, plus you have, what's it called?
Well, it only will decrease it by 20.
It'll be fine. No, I'll catch you. My heart's beating so fast. I want this to work so bad. Like, I always say, like, oh, this is the one thing I want to nat 20 on. But, like, oh, I want this to work.
Now you know how I feel about angel dust.
Hey. Plan B.
Time trap is the new angel dust.
Yeah, we're going to take this to Dungeon Court.
Wow. I totally forgot we had that.
I did not. I have been sitting on this shit. Oh, wait! Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Wait!
Never mind.
What was that?
I forgot that it was like a wisdom save, which like wouldn't make sense. I thought it was more of like if I had to like directly hit her with it, I could use my telekinetic movement to steer it through the air and like get it right on her. But in this case, that doesn't make sense.
No,
it's a wisdom save because you're resisting a magical effect being cast on you.
Yeah.
I know she's a god. I know. The jury might cut all this out of me, like descending into madness, but.
I cannot find the stats for the time trap.
Well, we could go back and listen to the episode. Real
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
No, but it's a good idea.
I didn't record the roll.
Oh, roll it again.
We're not rolling again. We're not rolling again. It was an unexciting
that
roll.
could have been way worse.
It could have been way worse.
because instead it was just me. Whoa, okay, we learned our lesson.
We rolled to see the time trap. She needed to get a 5 or lower on the dice. She got an 8. Time rune trap doesn't work. That is Sawyer's turn. We're gonna move on to
That's
Beans.
my turn. I can't even do a fire breath.
You can do a bonus action. I'll say you can do a fire breath.
Okay. Dex save 13.
Dex save 13.
God, I hate this game.
She nat 1. So
Yeah.
full damage on this.
Why? I'm gonna cry. Why couldn't she have not won on my awesome, amazing, genius plan?
Now you know how angel dust feels.
Why?
Hey, we
Oh my
rolled
god. 16.
16.
I see that the time trap doesn't work and I get so mad and then I pull the reins on Sally and Sally's jaw unhinges and it fries Hyperia. I try to burn her stupid robes.
That was Sawyer's turn. Next is Beans. Sabina is on.
Can I spin the gun around towards Sabina? I'm imagining the fact that we're able to fire breath Hyperia and shoot her makes me think that, we're movable.
I'm getting so sweaty.
If you flip the coin and get a 20, then yeah.
Just doing shit.
What are we supposed to do? Give me that fucking coin.
You guys act normal if I take my shirt off.
Yeah.
It's really hot. Okay. Oh my god.
20.
Okay, you can hit her with the gun. You can shoot her.
I pull a lever on the side and I spin the gun around and I lock it back into place. And I go, sorry, Sabina.
Oh my god.
17 to hit.
17 is gonna hit her.
Oh my god.
1d8 plus 2 times 6.
6
right?
times 6.
Oh.
Okay, 6. 36.
36. You blow her arm off. Turns to dust. Blow one of her arms off. She's gonna lose one of her attacks.
And then I want to bonus action, just unarmed strike her, like jump from the gun and unarmed strike her. But essentially, I want to see if I can hit her so hard I knock her off of Sally.
I'll say like this will be a roll to hit, and then we will do like a strength check.
Well, the last one took her arm off, so I don't know how much she absorbs force.
Okay, 21.
21. Okay, that was to hit. We're gonna do opposed strength checks. She doesn't have great strength. She just adds a 1 to hers. I'll tell you mine, and then you tell me yours.
Saving throw or just a check?
Check. She had a 19.
Fuck, I got a 9.
Okay, yeah. I'll say you can still do your damage though, of course.
Yeah.
But you just don't push her off.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Max damage, might I say.
Hell yeah. All right, now we are to Esta.
I want to hit Hyperia again.
Go for it.
15.
15 does not hit her. That is Esta's turn. We're going to go to Sabina. She's going to try to hit Esta again. Or she's going to try to hit Beans.
Come at me, Sabina.
You did just turn a gun on her, like.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. 10 does not hit.
I think you shot her other arm off.
So, what happens now? Give me perception checks.
15.
Oh, nat 20.
Whoa!
You, Sawyer, I'll say, your stomach has been rumbling for a long time.
I got a 19, but
The adrenaline
19?
is kind
yeah.
of.
Beans, you also notice this. You notice that
My face
Sawyer
is green.
is looking like a little pale, looking a little green. Her mouth is like this like beam of light is shooting out of her mouth, and also from her butt.
I open my.
There's like a beam of light shooting out of her butt as well.
I open my mouth to say something, and it's like, whoa, and I go, oh. and then I turn around, and it's coming.
Sabina's
out my
like,
butt.
what is going on?
You're shitting.
I aimed
You're
the butt one at her.
You're
Stop!
shitting a
Stop!
butt.
Get that off of me!
I flashed her.
Stop!
Stop! I'm over here too.
I will say,
Is this what Esta got a nat 20 on?
yes. Well, it was just the perception.
Not even the general. Okay, tell me.
And also, I'll say for your nat 20, Hyperia is looking worse for wear.
What?
Everyone, I will say, like your
Everyone's
father,
going on her.
your father, Beans' father, is looking bad, and it looks as though like a lot of like the teams that have moved forward on her have reached the point and are like casting spells, and if the Rage Knights can get her, then like they're slashing at her. But like there are maybe like 6 or 7 people that are here, and you also see like Felicity has now joined where Hyperia is and is like fighting these like Rage Knights and stuff. But Hyperia looks like her light is flickering. Sawyer, your mouth waters.
Oh God.
And it feels like you could throw up right now. Do you want to throw up?
No.
Okay.
But what's my other option?
Is to like force it down.
Swallow it.
It looks as though like the light is trying to escape.
I guess I'd rather throw her up.
Yeah, shit her out is gonna be
I
tough.
want to treat I know how to treat a woman with respect, okay? So I want this to be as good as possible of an experience for her. God, I hope she can't see through the. Anyway, okay.
She's looking at your inside right now.
Can I like roll? Can I roll a con save to hold her in for a little longer, or is it like?
This is like your decision. Do you want to throw her up or do you want to keep her down? The light looks like it's trying to escape.
Okay, I look at Sabina. I say, "Can you give me 1 minute?" I put my hands on my knees.
All right. How do you throw up?
Okay, hold her steady, Sally. I just like sort of try to. I just sort of hold out my hands, and let nature take its course.
All right, you
15 for gold.
throw up some milkshake, whatever you ate at the Celestial Splash Pad.
Stop it!
And this moonstone that is glowing bright blue.
Fuck.
And it is pulsing. There, give me an insight check with advantage.
Okay, I I catch it in my hands. I panic when I see the milkshake. I wipe it off super fast. I'm like, don't worry about that. Nothing. Insight?
Yeah, with advantage. Okay.
19. Pretty good. Best insight I've ever rolled on Margie, and she's in fucking stone form.
She's in stone.
What made it easier?
I know I'm not as intimidated.
There, like, no language is being shared or like is appearing in your head. No one is whispering in your head, but there is the feeling that happens in your chest whenever somebody asks you to trust them.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Hyperia's light fading. All hell has broken loose. You need to get the bracelet. It would be very hard to get the bracelet, even with Beans' reaction.
Yeah.
There are a lot of strong, accomplished foes surrounding Hyperia. There is something about this stone that is asking you to trust it and wants you to get close to Hyperia.
Okay, I hold it in my hand and put it against my heart and dive bomb towards her.
You all dive bomb. How do Beans and Esta react to dive bombing?
Hey, whoa!
I forgot to. I'd pushed the lever on my gun that makes it spin around to like turn back. So now I'm just spinning, going.
We're going in!
What do you mean going in?
Going in where?
Do you want us to blast her?
Sure. I don't really want to blast her because if we kill her, doesn't Hyperia come out?
Okay.
I hold the turn and if I get close to grab the bracelet.
Yeah, I'll say like you climb up on the edge. We'll say like just like to have a picture in our heads. Like you climb up to the front with Sawyer as she's piloting, and you're like standing on the edge of Sally's like little saddle area, anticipating meeting with Hyperia.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I'm not gonna blast
Okay.
anybody.
Do you want to do the same thing that Beans is doing?
Hold it. Yeah.
All right. The three of you are at the front of Sally, bracing together as you are trusting this stone. And we're going to have Sabina go real quick.
Oh,
Damn, she is rolling low. She got a nat one. Yep. She doesn't hit y'all. So we are back to
she did hear
Sawyer.
me yell, hold on. I assume she's only got one
Y'all
arm
are like
left.
vertical right now.
Yeah, she's holding on with her remaining arm.
As you get closer, the stone begins to glow brighter and pulse stronger. And it like gets really hot in your hand. And you realize that it's not hot, it is sub-zero cold.
Oh.
And now it is asking you, now the ask of like trusting it has come. It is like, trust me. And it wants you to do something with it.
I stand up on Sally and I hold it straight up in the air so that its light shines on Hyperia.
As you all get closer, Sally is heading straight towards Hyperia. Do you want to like stray off or anything, or just like ram into her?
I guess. I mean, I want her to see that I'm holding it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now that you say it, I do want to ram into her.
Okay. You all full speed with Sally. Sawyer standing up, holding the Margie's moonstone above her head. This light begins to pulse, and it glows brighter and brighter and brighter.
I try to get it as close to her as I can.
Until none of you can see anymore. You see Moray turns to you as Timonus Ruidon and Beans' father are meeting at this moment. They are like trying to beat you to the punch. It looks as though Hyperia maybe only has like a few hits left until she's down. You see Felicity is now jumping towards this. Sabina is on the back of Sally. And then all of a sudden there is a flash and you all feel as though you are submerged in ice cold water. And this is a similar feeling to when you would teleport, with Margie. And you feel as though you are caught up in this vortex, and like it stings your eyes. It is so cold, and you are catching glimpses of your foes and your friends. And then you catch a glimpse of the bracelet loose in this vortex as you were all spinning around it and going somewhere else. Beans, you launch for it. Everyone give me any check that you want.
Oh my god!
Stealth.
Stealth kind of makes sense.
What type of thing is stealth?
Dex.
Dex? Okay, yeah. I'll say that like you could use that bonus. I'll say right now the DC is 23. This is a check. You can use your skill if you have it. DC is 23 to grab this bracelet.
It was cocked, I swear.
17.
27.
27.
No fucking way.
Yeah. I've got the stone in one hand and I reach out my other hand and grab the bracelet. I hope nothing crazy happens.
You feel you grab the bracelet. You see in this moment a large spectral hand that looks like a Githyanki hand, not Margie's hand, but someone larger and more powerful.
Oh shit.
Grabs back this bracelet that extends from your hand, comes from you, and helps you grab onto this bracelet and pull it back into you.
Oh my god!
And then the next thing you all know is you are dropped out of this freezing cold water, and it is silent. And you look up and you only see your two other friends with you. The ground beneath you is purpley grass. The trees are in strange shapes, and a school of massive fish swim above you. As you are now alone with each other and the bracelet in the spirit plane. And that is where we will end this session.
Holy shit!
My God.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of Gals and Goblins. Tune in next week to hear the study break. Yeah, we're still recording. Okay, just had to make sure.
Thank God.
After the pause.
Whoa.
The controversy of the pause.
The pause controversy.
The great pause of 2025.
Yeah. If you got it.
Good thing I yap so much, huh?
Yeah.
Because we lost 20 minutes of footage of me
20
saying
minutes?
nothing.
Oh, yeah.
If you got to talk about this and you can't wait for that little study break,
Neither can we.
hop in that Discord.
Please.
Plenty of people talking about it. Even if you're not even if you didn't listen to this on release day, you can still go in the Discord and mark the episode, and people will have things to say to you.
True.
If you want to hear us more than what you already do once a week, hop in that Patreon. Follow us everywhere on social. And hey, if you haven't rated us 5 stars,
Go ahead and do it.
hop on there. Give us a little rating.
It'd be nice.
We'd love it.
And if you give us a little rating, this is for you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.